Hi guys, welcome. James from Southport Automart. Today I'm going to bring to you the full beans, this one. Subaru WRX STI type. It's the UK type, so it's not an imported car. It is an absolutely beautiful example. What I quite like about this is it's very understated. For a full STI, previous generation ones were obviously big gold wheels, a massive, obviously, rear spoiler. This one, I swear if you went on the road driving along, I think it's quite inconspicuous in so many respects. And I appreciate there's a massive front bonnet scoop, and it's got black alloy wheels and rear privacy glass and what have you, but I think certainly the saloon element to this is it's quite a subtle presentation, and especially like with it being obviously in black as well. So yeah, so we've got the quad exhausts on here, which are an updated performance exhaust on that, just to let you know. I will start her up in a minute so you can hear that, which just sounds, it's not, again, I wouldn't say it's overly loud to a point where you're going to fall out with everyone on the street, but it is loud enough to maybe upset your neighbour, because it's a lovely sounding car. You've got 2 keys on here as well. It's got full history. It is a one owner car, this. I mean, absolutely fabulous. I can't even find where the boot thing is, my apologies. Well, I can do it on the key here. There we go. My apologies, looking for there. You've got full rubberised mats in the boot. They always do that when they're clean and they put them back in the boot. Fantastic size boot. These are the thing with these Subarus, and even the Evos of the day. It was more about the fact that it was a full family saloon, that you can cart all the kids around and do all the shopping, and then when you come to it, you can actually then pretty much race anything on the road if you were that way inclined, and most likely beat it. It was such a competent road car that was arguably, because of their rally nature, they were always like as fast as you could be really on the road. It has got keyless, obviously, entry as well as start. I will add that. So you walk up and you can lock it or unlock it with just putting your hand inside. Electric windows. This obviously got the leather and then like a soft Alcantara-ish. I think it is Alcantara actually on here, which is lovely, lovely finish with the red stitch in contrast as well. Getting inside the car, we've got full Recaro seats, which really hug you, with the STI stitching on there as well, and then obviously the Recaro. You got all the books and things in there as well. So they've got the 2 keylessly operated fobs. On here we've got Bluetooth, so obviously you can do some music streaming and you can do your calls as well. You've got climate control set in here of a temperature and air conditioning. Naturally, you've got 6-speed manual gearbox. Here's your select. These are the intelligent drive system I'd call. So you can change the severity of the diff and the flex in what the give you'll have. And obviously you can have that as an automatic or manual and then set it up yourself. You can really personalise the car to how you like driving. It has you click it down and it goes into I, which is like an intelligent driving style. It will adapt to how you're driving. If you're having a spirited drive, it will sort out all the ratios and set the car up, on its own in so many respects. Turn it to the left and obviously it goes into sport, and then all the way to the right, and then it's into a sport sharp. So the throttle becomes sharper. Everything becomes more race carish, if that's the right way of wording it. Going back onto the car, obviously, the bits up here, we've got electric mirrors and windows. You've got your start, stop, all your Bluetooth operation and things is on here. So again, a cruise control as well. Such a practical car, as well as such a fast car. Obviously, your STI badging on there. CO2 emissions for your road tax is 243 grams per kilometre. Mileage is 59,503. One registered keeper. Like I say, the vehicle options, I will add these bits, because obviously some of these bits they get pre-generated on here from Auto Trader, but there is more on this car than I think it's given it credit for. The fuel consumption around town is 20 miles per gallon. On a run it does 33.6. 26.9 combined. Considering this car has got 296 horsepower, it'll do 5.2 seconds to 60 and 155 mile an hour top speed. I don't think that's bad really, and you've obviously got all that practicality. So we'll give her a bit of a start. We'll just obviously put on the clutch and then we can stop here. Full cold start here, as you can hear. So I'll open the door now so you can give some indication to the exhaust, and then I will. So obviously this is cold, so it's the loudest it's going to be. But again, just lovely. So again, not too loud. I mean, these things are loud anyway, but that's I don't think that's too bad really, considering what they can sound like. On there, just to illustrate, you've got the temperature. The bit in the middle is the MPG, so that'll tell you obviously instant miles per gallon, and then you've got your clock on the side. So obviously what we do here, we have a minimum standard of 122-point health check of any cars that come in here. They get thoroughly checked by our award-winning Honda dealership on Southport Road there. They have this 122-point nuts and bolts checked to make sure they're working as they should. Minimum of 9 months servicing and a minimum of 9 months MOT with any car you purchase from here. We're obviously the Automart's at the bottom of the dealership there if you come and find us. Like I said, no matter what it is that comes in, we thoroughly check it here, so I do want to illustrate that fact in quite some conviction really, because it is that. If you are comparing like for like cars, ours are thoroughly checked cars with exacting standards. We are part of the Cox Motor Group, which is one of the largest franchise dealerships, family owned business in the northwest, where we sell over 6,500 used cars a year. So we're one of 5 Automart sites here at Southport. Go all the way up to Kendal, into Blackpool. We're going to even go towards Lancaster and Morecambe Way, and then down to Wigan, and then us at Southport. So we do cover obviously the full range. So if you are buying from a distance, the purpose of these videos is to show the cars in greater detail. Obviously illustrate if there's any bits on them. You can obviously ask me to do any pictures or videos in addition. Your eyes on the ground really. If you're buying from a distance, this is the best way to walk round. You know, obviously you speak to, I'm James, and I'll gladly help you in any way I can. And then we can go from there. But I mean, if there's any bits part exchange wise, like I say, buying from a distance and picking up from the train station, absolutely no problem at all. All I need is a quick call or a message and I'll help you. I will conclude the video there. If there's any bits you want me to look at in further detail, as I said, please let me know. I'll bid you a fabulous day and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks now, bye bye.